Alright guys, welcome back to another video of KingX.X coming to you guys with a brand new video, and today in this video we have some information to go on and talk about today regarding Modern Warfare, because patch 1.19 is set to release in 2 hours from now, and it is set to release at 11 p.m. Pacific time and 2 a.m. Eastern time. I don't know why they're doing this weird update times, but that is the time that is scheduled for right now. In a few seconds, I'm going to put up the patch notes on screen. You guys can pause it or just listen to me go through all of it, because I'm not going to keep it up on the screen the whole time, so just be on the lookout for that. I may be talking about something that will be on a different screen, and it might be gameplay. So for one, if you guys didn't know my video earlier today, we have a new operator, which is Alex. We have the new Battle Pass, Backlots coming back. We have a Sawmill map, which people were thought was going to be Village from Modern Warfare 3. We have Ania Incursion, which is a brand new map, which is similar to Ania Palace, so be on the lookout for that. We have quads with Warzone, the SK5 sniper, or pretty much marksman rifle, the Renetti pistol, and there's vehicle skins that are all coming with the new update. But let's go ahead and just get into the April 7th patch notes, or patch 1.19, that will be dropping. I will drop a comment down below in the pinned comment, most likely telling you guys how big the update is when I'm doing the update at 2 a.m. in a few hours from now. So for the general fixes, they lowered the max amount of XP and score given for grenade assist or decoy grenade assist. Back-end fixes to help memory error 13-71 issues. If you're still experiencing this issue, please reach out to the Activision customer support. Fixed a bug where more than one dog would be present in the squad walk-in main multiplayer menu. I assume that is if you have Talon, the brand new operator that came out a few weeks ago. As an owner of the regiment, players could sometimes see an arrow when selecting another player and their regiment. This has been fixed. Fixed an issue where players were unable to skip cutscenes in the campaign while using keyboard and mouse controls. Fixed a bug where players were sometimes unable to see clan tags for other players in the social menu after restarting app or going through a power cycle. Fixed an issue where some players could encounter graphical corruptions, causing their screens to have a black shadow that followed them. This has been fixed. Fixed for an area on St. Petrograd that lacked collision and allowed the recon drone to fly out of the bounds. Fixed a bug that made clan tags appear twice. Fixed a bug that could prevent players from speaking to their team in custom match if they switch teams after the match has started. By the way, the bug that has to do with clan tags appearing twice, I still am seeing that right now, but I assume after this update that will be fixed, so that's cool to see. We have audio. Lower the volume of the plain audio during infill. Lower the audio once you enter the gulag. Reduce the volume of occluded far and distant weapons. Some footstep sounds while ADS and crouch were cut short on the distance you could hear them, depending on the surface type. So definitely a few changes that have to do with audio. I assume a bunch of the bigger YouTubers who break down settings and other changes in this game, who do like testing, most likely will make a video on that, so there's that. For the weapons, fix an issue where the Lionbreaker variant of the EBR could outperform the base version of the same weapon. Players with the Cherry Blossom variant of the Akimbo handguns could have broken animations while the ADS on the ladders. This has been fixed. Firing a smoke grenade with the underbarrel 40mm. The smoke screen launcher did not emit any smoke from the grenade. This has been fixed. Attaching the sniper scope to the MK2 carbine while the gunsmith would show a white oblique lens. This has been fixed. And tighten the pellet spread on the slug 6R mags for the model 680, which I think that is one of the newer attachments. Kimbo weapons now start with 2 extra magazines of ammunition instead of 1, and tightened up the hipfire spread of the VLK Rogue shotgun. So that is definitely a little bit of a buff. That is a little bit of a buff to the VLK Rogue. Decrease the ADS spread for shotgun slugs. Added descriptions to slugs noting that longer barrels and chokes improve ADS accuracy. And there's a few name changes as well when it comes to weapons to match weapon logos. 725 FTAC Equilibrium renamed to the Cronin Equilibrium. The SA-87 FSS SA-87 Heavy Stock Pro renamed to the XRK SA-87 Heavy Stock Pro. The Ram 7, the XRK Ranger, renamed to FSS Ranger. The Grau 556 has changed to the FSS 26.4 Arch Angle, renamed to the Tempest 26.4 Arch Angle. So a few changes there. There are a few spec op changes as well. I'm not really going to go over those. I don't think many people even play that, let's be honest. But we do have Warzone changes. We now tell you how far you are from coming from your teammate while in a match. fix for the gas mask animation interrupting and blocking players from deploying their parachute. Various exploit fixes, so that's nice to see. Fix a bug where players were unable to revive teammates after getting interrupted during the initial revive animation, and fix a bug where players could be killed by vehicles without being near the player. Fix an issue that could display the incorrect rank on the screen after player's game application has been suspended and reopened, and fixed an issue where deploying the recon drone would use the VO lines for the personal radar. That VO has also heard by all players on the map. This has been fixed. And fixed for a bug where players could become invincible if they become downed while switching seats in the TAC rover. While spectating a player in the gulag, the option to redeploy your teammate would appear on screen even though they cannot be redeployed. This has been fixed. That was an issue I heard a few people complaining about, so that's cool to see that it has been fixed. For if a player spectates the winning team of the BR match, the after action report will display the winning team score in the scoreboard tab. This has been fixed. And there's also a fix for when placing a shield turret on the teammate could kill them, so that's nice to see. And the very last changes has to do with Battle Royale. Fix for players unable to revive in solos. Increased price of loadout drop within the buy station to $10,000. I'm not mistaken, they changed it to like $7,500 or $8,000 in like the last update. So it's kind of interesting to see that they have changed it to $10,000. Remove the blood splatter and screen shake when being punched in the gulag waiting area. Remove lost column from BR leaderboard and replace with top 10s. That's kind of an interesting change, honestly. Fix an issue when the final circles occurring out of bounds or is undesirable areas, and fix an issue where armor plates and kill streaks being unusable under certain conditions. And that is all of the patch notes, or at least most of the notable patch notes that will be dropping with this brand new update. You guys can definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys hyped about these changes? Is there any changes you guys were expecting and you didn't see? Because I had a few changes that had to do mainly with weapon changes and other changes that have to do with attachments not being unlocked and all that, but that's a whole other story because this game's kind of broken if you haven't realized that. The update for the new Battle Pass, which is Season 3 tomorrow, should be going live an hour later than usual. We're usually getting them at 10 a.m. Pacific time and 1 a.m. Eastern time. Everything's going to be pushed back to an hour, so most likely the update will be dropping at 2 p.m. Eastern time and 11 a.m. Pacific time, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure to check your time zones. With that being said, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a load more videos going over everything in the Battle Pass and everything, of course, with the new weapons, because that's something I like to do. But with that being said, guys, have a good rest of your day, night. I'm out. Peace.
The king, give me the throne. I need a queen, she better than most. I need a palace, I need a horse. If you want gold, then I am the source. I need a crown, I need a sword. I got my team, we going to war. You